What's up, soccer fans? Episode 198 coming your way, Sons of a Pitch, an American soccer podcast. This episode, we discuss the CONCACAF Nations League recap, your United States men's national team, CONCACAF Nations League champions. Yes, you heard that right. International break winners and losers, Canada versus Suriname preview, as well as the Aruba recap, some coaching rumors coming up in MLS, Antonio Conte maybe, and a special challenge from our sponsor coming your way tonight. In this episode of Sons of a Pitch, an American soccer podcast, I am Mike Guillaume, your host. Thank you for joining, and let's get right into the business. Hit that like button down below. Smash that like button, guys. Help us out. Hit that like button. And as well, if you're new here and you're a soccer fan, hit that subscribe button too and hang out with us all the time, because we bring awesome content to you and continue to grow the game of American soccer here in the United States of America. All right, let's talk about it. The CONCACAF Nations League. Ladies and gentlemen, what a tournament we had. The CONCACAF Nations League finals. Ryan Anderson is on. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? And wow, started out with the two semifinal matches. We'll kind of run through those quickly, and then we'll talk about the final, which, my God, we could go on for hours about that final. And we've got Urban Survivor on. Go USA. What's up, Urban Survivor? So first up, United States plays Honduras in the semifinal. A very, very bad performance by the United States in that game. The expectations were huge, were completely huge. And they didn't live up to them. Honduras played well. They really did. And everybody, all the pundits were wrong. Everybody said, hey, they're just going to sit back, park the bus, and the U.S. is going to break them down and go through it. And that is not what happened at all. All right, we got some more people jumping on here. Tio Luis over on Facebook. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Jay Jardim, is the future bright? Oh, it's very bright. That's hence the sunglasses. Nice one there, Jay, as well. I had to, I wore the camo hat because these boys went to war as close as they could in a soccer game. I mean, let's not get carried away here, but you know what I'm saying. Kathy's on as well. Ryan says that final was madness. Fun match to watch. Mark Campos McCamps is on. What's up, everybody? Nith IRL as well. How you doing? So, all right, Honduras and U.S., a disappointing, and Brother BKL. What's up, man? So a very disappointing game for the U.S. from that perspective. Honduras played very well. And U.S. squeaks out a 1-0 victory. Yes, we were nervous. We were getting scared. It was not looking good for the United States in this one. And they end up getting the victory late on in this one with a late goal from Jordan Sibiachu in the 89th minute, as pretty much as late as you can get without stoppage time. And they pull off the victory to move on into the final. Next came up was Mexico and Costa Rica. Man, Mexico, you're thinking, all right, they're going to come out. It's going to be a low-scoring game. I expected it to be a low-scoring game. Picked the under in it and figured Mexico would get a clean sheet. They did. Well, it was a clean sheet on both sides all the way to the 90th minute, and it went in directly to penalty kicks. Mexico fans sweating. USA fans kind of sweating too, because I don't know about you guys, but I was super excited to see a USA-Mexico final. That's what I wanted to see. And I was a little nervous that maybe Mexico wouldn't be able to pull it off and it'd be a USA-Costa Rica final, which still would be better probably for the U.S. because it'd be easier. But, again, it'd be a little I think we all wanted Mexico. I think we really did. At least I did. All right, so then they get through on penalties by the skin of their teeth. Mexico pulls through, beats Costa Rica to move into the final. And the U.S. fans, again, kind of this like doom and gloom. And, oh, God, it's Mexico again. Berhalter was trash. Jackson Ewell was trash. Look, Jackson Ewell didn't have a great game. He's been overrated in the USMNT camp, I think, overall, because he's Matias Almeida's guy. And that just, Matias Almeida's a great coach, and Jackson Ewell has played well in MLS. But again, he's not cut out to be on that same field with those United States men's national team players, the young group, the core that the future is so bright with. Jackson Yule's just not quite there. Maybe in a couple of years, but not right now. So U.S. Twitter was kind of going a little soft on me, and I just had a feeling. I said, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to win, and I can just feel it. I don't know why. I can't explain it. It's just going to happen. And you know what? It sure happened. Right on point. Now, look at that. We've got Kathy, you going live tomorrow night. Just as a heads up, I will be live tomorrow night for Canada versus Suriname tomorrow night right here on Sons of a Pitch Soccer Podcast. Before we get into the final, I will talk a little bit about this match. Just as a heads up, I will be doing a live stream reaction. I got in contact with Richard Scott of Canada Soccer, and unfortunately, there is no way to get into the building tomorrow night. So I'm stuck here at home, but that's okay. We're going to do a live stream reaction, and I'll update you guys with some more awesome information in a minute regarding Canada Soccer. All right, Johan Torrealba is on. What's up, man? How are you? And all right, so there, Brother BKL. Indeed, Honduras came really well against USA, but unfortunately, Costa Rica came really good, and Mexico is not good between movement and defense. Brother BKL, you're not kidding. Mexico struggled in this tournament. They really did, and it was a prime opportunity for the United States to come out and take it to them, and that is exactly what they did. The United States men's national team talking about the final. I mean, this game, wow, what a match. Ends up the final score, as you all know, 3-2 United States over Mexico in the championship match of the CONCACAF Nations League. Just a fantastic game. Right off the bat, a goal scored by Jesus Corona for Mexico, and you're thinking, oh no, this can't be happening. The United States gives up a quick goal. That's not good. We're in trouble. Everybody starts going crazy, but you know what? It's way early, and these kids showed some resolve. They showed some fight, and they said, whoa, slow down. Yeah, we just got kicked in the teeth, but there's plenty of time left in this game. We're going to bounce back. We're going to take it to them. And that is exactly what they did. 27th minute, Gio Reyna gets on the score sheet for the United States, tying the game up. It's 1-1 going into the half. You're thinking, all right, good game, even game. U.S. came back, brought it in a little bit. So maybe there's a chance. Rocky does it all. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Good to see you, man. So then you get the substitutes start happening towards the middle to the end of the second half. And Diego Lainez, yes, little Miazga's, little Diego Lainez, your short stuff. Well, he came back and took it right to the USMNT. As soon as he came off the bench, ends up scoring a beautiful goal to give Mexico the 2-1 lead. Again, the U.S. fans getting down on the team. The team didn't get down on itself. They came back and said, you know what? We're still fighting. We're going after this. And right away, only 3 minutes later, Weston McKennie off the corner, bangs it home, a beautiful header into the goal, and it's 2-2. We're thinking, holy cow, they did it again. They just tied it back up. This is going to be awesome. Now, then it goes into, it ends up going to extra time, a crazy extra time. Ryan T, what's going on, man? How you doing, brother? Mark Campos, the game was big because local news stations talked about it for a good minute. That does definitely show that it's a big game, right? For sure. All right, Kid Tsunami says, good luck to Suriname and Curacao. All right, Kid Tsunami, make sure you're here tomorrow night for the live stream reaction with Canada and Suriname. Going to be a fun one on here, so make sure you're here to talk some trash. And thanks for jumping on. Hit that like button as well. Everybody, if you haven't hit that like button, do it. It's time. We're at 17 already. Let's get this thing up there. Kathy says, it's going to be hard for you because guess what? USA might get a Gold Cup against Canada July 18th. They are playing, and that is going to be a great game, and I'm actually looking into going to that match. So we'll see. I'll talk about that more when we're getting into the Canada stuff later on in the show. Tio Luis says, Martino out. Oh, slow down, Tio. Slow down. The Mexican fans aren't really talking about Tata Martino out, are they, after one loss in a final to the USMNT? If that's the case, man, these guys got to chill out. So anyways, we go into extra time and just kind of back and forth. Good play, really, really exciting, and just a great soccer game to watch. Very, very exciting. Back and forth play, chances on both ends of the pitch, and then all of a sudden, boom, Penalty kick for the USA. Christian Pulisic steps up to take it. VAR comes into play. Tata Martino goes over to hug the referee. What the hell he was doing at the VAR station there. He was out of his mind. Goes over, and what do you know? Magic. He's red carded. The ref sees it as a penalty, and Christian Pulisic steps up and bangs it into the top corner. A beautiful, beautiful goal. Unbelievable shot from Pulisic. The cojones to step up in extra time with a penalty kick like that and bury it in the top corner. That's impressive. Very, very impressive. And it just shows Captain America. Look, the guy just won a Champions League trophy. Now he comes back and does this right into the offseason. What a year for Christian Pulisic. And you know what? People were like, where's Pulisic? He hasn't done much. Well, Mexico was double, triple teaming the guy all night long. And it was just unbelievable. An unbelievable performance from him. And to step up like that in that moment, with that type of pressure and to go after it like that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. So there you go. Ryan says he'll be streaming the Canada-USA match. Nice. If I'm not down there, I will be as well. There you go. Came in trouble. Oh, and Mexico came really good in the first half. Second half, and USA came really struggled. But now U.S. found the way to get back the tracks in extra time. Snap the finger. USA get fight back, and Mexico in trouble. All right. Kid Tsunami, as a fan of Dutch football after Netherlands, I could support Suriname and Curacao. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. I like it. Yeah, there's that Curacao connection there as well with Suriname and the Dutch. It was stupid for CONCACAF to put VAR between the benches. Completely agree. Why the hell they did that was mind-boggling. You've seen it at stadiums down at the end line. You've seen it on the far sideline. Why you would put it between the benches? Maybe it was a logistics issue there at Empower Field, but I can't imagine that would be the case. Rocky says, put the PK perfectly out of reach. He did. It was just a great, great shot. All right, Charlie over on Facebook says, Weston McKennie is my Captain America. All right, nice. Weston McKennie had a hell of a game as well. Jay says it was a great game. Lots of fun. A great game. And then, what do you know? A few minutes after that, here's a makeup call. John Brooks called for a handball in the box. It was not a handball. His hand was in on the body. It goes off his hand. I know there's rules around these handball, and it's so hard to interpret exactly what it is. But to me, it's hands down that was not a penalty. The only way it was a penalty is that it was a makeup call for the first penalty so that Pulisic, when he stepped up and got the goal, they gave Mexico the shot. And the ball doesn't lie. Ethan Horvath, what a save. Unbelievable save by Ethan Horvath. He comes into the game. Here's kind of a subplot for you guys. Ethan Horvath comes off the bench to replace Zach Steffen mid-game after Steffen goes down with a knee injury, just completely out of nowhere. No contact injury. He goes down, and what do you know? Evan Horvath has to come. Ethan Horvath, not Evan. I can't even say his name. Ethan Horvath comes off of the bench and has an unbelievable game. First goal he gave in was a little suspect, but he was brand new into the game. Then he comes in and then saves the penalty against Mexico. Guardado chokes yet again, and U.S. is your champions. That's it, folks. United States, CONCACAF Nations League champions. Unbelievable. A great, great showing from the United States in this tournament. I had a feeling that they were going to pull it off. This was the moment for the United States to come together, this young core, this young group. They took advantage of a Mexico team that was not at its best. Let's be serious. That Mexican team, when they saw what they did against Costa Rica, you knew they were not at their best. And the United States took advantage of it. They fought hard, and they turned the corner. This golden generation, so to say, of U.S. soccer, well, it's here, and it's here to stay. And Mexico, good luck to you, because over the next 10 years, 15 years, you're going to be seeing a lot of L's to this awesome, amazing U.S. national team. All right. Blocks Puffin is on. How you doing, Blocks Puffin? And Nith IRL says it was an awesome game, totally. Jay says, is Allison still grieving? She is. She's very upset. We almost had to take her to the counselor today. No, I'm just kidding. Rocky, in the MLS wouldn't be a handball unless it was Portland. Of course, right? Unless it was your team. There you go. There you go. Brother BKL, don't forget, fans are really stupid throwing objects, right? Totally. NTV, what's up, man? And as Brother BKL saying, so what a disgrace. These Mexican fans, and I need to hear from those that support Mexico. I know it's not all fans, and the federation came out with this BS statement being like, "Oh, only a small portion of fans is making the whole group look bad." Well, that's always how it works. Now, I want to hear from the Mexican fans. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on that behavior? Am I going a little bit over the deep end here of saying that behavior is absolutely disgusting and should not be tolerated at all? Should not be tolerated. It's disgusting. You throw stuff into the field. That's it. At the amount that it was being done. I mean, it's not like, one cup came flying from the stands or maybe two, right? Then you're like, okay, find those people, get them out. When you've got 20, 30 cups coming at guys, they're going over to VAR. There's cups flying over there. You're seeing stuff all over the field. You're seeing these piles of 30, 40, 50 cups. That's disgusting. That's the kind of stuff that gets federations suspended. You know what? If CONCACAF wants to take this seriously, there's a very easy situation. You can't just lock the doors and say you're going to be playing behind closed doors. There's a point deduction for World Cup qualifying. That'll take care of some of the business. You know what else might take care of some of the business? You make them forfeit a game in the Gold Cup or something to that, or get them expelled from the Gold Cup. Take them right out. The federation can't play. Maybe I'm being a little crazy here. Maybe I'm thinking a little bit too offline, but hey, it's, there you go. Ryan T. Totally. I mean, no fans of any team should be doing things like that. Exactly. I don't care if that was U.S. fans. I'd be all over the USMNT fans for doing crap like that. That's unacceptable. These guys are out there on the field. Now, the fame that comes with being a sports player, that's fine. I get it. You're going to the grocery store and you're getting hounded by fans. I get that. That comes with the territory for autographs and things like that. Being on the field and getting pelted with water bottles and things like that, that doesn't come through the territory. That is disgusting. Should not be done. Connor McCabe, what's up, man? And there you go. Jay says the highlight of the night was the Mexican player getting hit by his own fans. That's totally. Charlie says the idiots hit their own players. Exactly. Connor, I agree. Mexico should be suspended and a point deduction, but CONCACAF won't do nothing because they're a bunch of butt kissers. Totally. But yes, they need to make a point with this stuff. The same thing with the puto chant. Get rid of it. Be done with it. Step down, crack down. You're going to stop the games. You've started the process. They've finally done something. And I know everybody was a little harsh on it, but look, they actually did something now by cutting off the game and suspending the game temporarily, albeit. Now, what they need to do, they need to go and they need to send a direct, clear message. And I'll tell you something right now. Expelling them from the Gold Cup would definitely make that be known, or a points deduction in the World Cup qualification. That would also be good. But again, they're not going to do it, and there you go. If they aren't going to do it for the chant, do it for the rowdy fans. Completely agree, Ryan. Completely agree. Yep, right on the money. Need to make a point. Totally. Want to send a message. Ref should have called the game and U.S. wins. There you go. That too. That's a possibility as well, Jay. I like it. But anyways, that is it for that. Let's kind of move to the next piece here. And first up, let's talk a minute about MyBookie right here. Guys, MyBookie is the official sports book of Sons of a Pitch, an American soccer podcast. Guys, MyBookie, the best odds in the business, period. I'll tell you, I started doing picks and predictions like 2 years ago, started betting on MLS because I knew a lot about it. And these are the best odds, hands down. People used to message me on my videos and say, hey, where are you getting these odds that you're using? Because they're great odds. They really are. And they're from mybookie.ag's. Make sure you guys use the promo code SOP20. When you enter that, when you sign up at MyBookie, whatever deposit you make, you're going to get a 50% match on that deposit. So if you put down $100, they're going to give you $50. Guys, go check it out. Head on over to MyBookie. Sign up today. Thank you to MyBookie for supporting Sons of a Pitch, an American soccer podcast. And I guess it's the least they can do since I spend so much money there at MyBookie myself. All right. So with that being said, we also offer memberships, guys. Go check out the membership option. We've got 3 different levels. $199 starter level. Get your name featured in the scroll below me. Loyalty badges and custom emojis. Yes, Jay Jardine messaged me the other day and said, hey, man, what's going on? My badge changed. Is everything okay? Is that supposed to happen? Yes. So it changes every month. And that's how it rolls there. And then $4.99 designated player. You get all those perks plus the members only live stream reaction, which I actually have to put a message out for this one for next month. Then Also, name in the description and discounted merch. And then for the sports bettors, those MyBookie friends, we've got the $9.99 All-Star level, all designated player perks, plus the members-only betting advice video with over-under picks and one prop pick from every single MLS game every single week. And there you go. Join today. Become a member of the best community here on YouTube. We rock it. We have a lot of fun. It is a great place to be a member. All right. Moving right along here, let's get down to the next one. We've talked about the CONCACAF Nations League and the fun that was that. Now, time to talk about the friendly for the U.S. up against Costa Rica. This one, it's going to be. I could see a letdown here, guys. I really could see a letdown with this. Look, this team's fired up. We're going to see a different type of. We're going to see a different type of team come out for this game against Costa Rica. I might be live for that one. It might not. Depends on the situations. But it's going to be a good game. But I think the U.S. national team, this is more of just a training exercise. It's a friendly. They just played the big-time matchups in the CONCACAF Nations League, and they handled business. So just relax. Don't take anything from this match against Costa Rica. I expect the U.S. probably to lose, actually. I think they will probably lose to Costa Rica in this friendly because Costa Rica is going to be coming out for blood, thinking that they can match what the U.S. men's national team did in the CONCACAF Nations League in this friendly. But I think the U.S. is going to be on cloud nine. They're partying for this, and they're ready to get back to their offseason, this group of guys. So don't expect much out of it for the U.S. All right. Next up, we've got the international break winners and losers. And actually, a good time to talk about Canada and Aruba. Between Canada and Aruba, Canada walks out 7-0 victory, kicks some butt over there. A great match for Canada. So winners and losers in this one. Let's get to some comments first. So there you go. Rocky, I miss making paper airplanes and tossing those. Dude, nothing better than from the upper deck in the cheap seats, tossing that paper airplane and trying to make it on the field. Nothing better, man. And there you go. I'll take a deduction in the World Cup qualifiers. Also would help Canada, too. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Totally win-win. I was going to say these, but who are you picking, USA or Canada, July 19th? That's a tough one, but I would have to go with the United States. I think the U.S. is still miles ahead of Canada at the moment. Ryan says he's picking Canada and says SOP and TSI are a family. Come join it. Yes, we are. Totally. Big time community. This soccer community is like nothing we have ever seen before. It's amazing. I love it. And I thank each and every one of you for hanging out with me. All right, so we got, there you go, Jay, 500 level at the Dome is classic tossing planes. Been there, done that, man. Been there, done that. Missed the Sky Dome for sure. All right, so now for winners and losers, we've got the winners, United States men's national team as a collective, period. As a collective, USMNT, how can you expect anything better than being on the number one winner of the list? Number two, Christian Pulisic. What a week. I mean, what a week for this guy. He wins the Champions League with Chelsea, parties like a rock star, comes on down to the U.S. national team and ends up winning another trophy of the CONCACAF Nations League. Are you kidding me? Like, what a week for this guy. Another big-time winner, Christian Pulisic. Dude, the cojones, man, on that kick. Unbelievable kick right into the top corner. You see penalties all the time. You don't see penalties like that all the time. That is for sure. Also, another winner, Canada Soccer. A great performance against Aruba, setting up a big-time matchup against Suriname, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. Now for the losers, Mexican fans and the final. Good God. The Mexican fans just made a complete disgrace of themselves. We just discussed it. Horrible. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. And they're on the losers list for sure. Another loser, the Canadian government. These guys, really? Did that really happen? The Canadian government made an exemption. For those of you who don't know, they made an exemption for the NHL playoffs to allow the American teams to come up and play in Montreal or Winnipeg, depending on who wins the series. Montreal is about to wrap it up tonight in the hockey series. And the government makes that exception, but not a peep about anything else regarding any of the other teams, any of the MLS teams, not the Blue Jays, nothing. Canadian government, you are an absolute disgrace. when it comes to this COVID pandemic. An absolute disgrace. How are you going to do that? Well, first of all, it reeks of favoritism. Well, we make this announcement once Montreal is up 3-0, and we all know who Justin Trudeau's team is. There's no question about that, being a Canadiens fan. So, come on. What? I mean, just ridiculous. And there, Connor says, hockey is the national sport in Canada. It's a bigger deal than soccer and baseball up there. It is. I understand that. But when you come out and you say, oh, yeah, it's okay for somebody to to come into the States, but the rest of you guys forget it. Y'all got to stay down there. You can't come up here because you're not important enough. That's stupid. There's no science behind any of these decisions. There's nothing to do with that. So stop it. And yeah, Jay, I'm pissed about this. I am very pissed off about it myself. Very, very pissed off about it. Ryan says Canada will always favor hockey. I get that. There's no problem with that. We're not talking about hockey. We're not talking about, which is the better sport? What is preferred in Canada? We all know the answer to that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about teams, Canadian teams, not being able to play in Canada when another team is allowed to play in Canada. That is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Another loser, Trinidad and Tobago. They are out of the World Cup qualification. They drew with the Bahamas 0-0, and that caused them to be out of World Cup qualification for CONCACAF. So good luck to Trinidad and Tobago going forward. Won't have another error like we did in 2018 for the 2018 World Cup qualifying leg for the U.S. All right, so the Canadian government being on that list, it's very disappointing seeing that result. But you know what? Canada has bigger fish to fry right now with their game against Suriname coming up in tomorrow night, actually. And with that being said, let's take a quick podcast side sponsorship break, and we'll be right back with that and John Donovan with the Chicago Fire update here, that his podcast update. But here we've got time for the sponsor read. All right, so John, our sponsor here with Donovan Food Brokerage, as well as nice premium Iceland Pure Spring Water and Skira Icelandic Water, available at your local 7-Eleven. He's running a promo. We're running a challenge here on Sons of a Pitch Soccer Podcast. So all of you MLS fans out there, this one is for you. Here is the challenge, guys. We're trying to figure out who is the all-time winningest coach, European coach, in MLS history. So the first person to email podcast@sonsofapitchsoccer.com with a breakdown of all of the European coaches that have coached in MLS and their winning percentage to see who is the highest winning percentage. First one to send that in with the correct information will win a pair of tickets to the Chicago Fire home game. So get that email, send in podcast@sonsofapitchsoccer.com. Who is the most winning European coach in MLS? Let us know. So that is the challenge here, brought to you by Donovan Food Brokerage, as well as nice premium Iceland Pure Spring Water and Skira Icelandic Water. So guys, get on that, and we'll see who wins those tickets to the Fire game. All right, now moving right through, we'll talk for a second about Antonio Conte. There's a rumor Antonio Conte wants to come to the United States. That's why we're putting this out there as well. The Fire and Raphael Wicki technically being a European coach. I think that's why we're out there. But send that in, and we'll go from there. Antonio Conte, please don't come to MLS. Please don't come to MLS. And I like Conte, but no. European coaches don't work here. Not yet. Not yet. All right, and there you go. Ryan says Conte in. All right, there you go. What do you think? Conte for TFC? Antonio Conte to TFC and bring back Jovinko? All right, so anyways, let's move this forward here. We've got, where is it? Canada and Suriname. So Canada and Suriname tomorrow night. I will be live for it here on Sons of a Pitch, an American Soccer Podcast, right here. Unfortunately, won't be able to be at the stadium. Had a good contact today with Richard Scott of Canada Soccer. And I'll tell you, big shout out to a few people. First off, Deportes Hoy Canada, who's been on some of our lives. Thank you for sending me in the right direction as well. A big shout out to Oliver Platt of One Soccer for getting me in contact with Richard. And big ups to Richard Scott for that phone conversation we had today. And then even more so, he gave access to the Canada press conference with John Herdman, as well as with Daniil Henry today. So it was a great time there listening and be able to talk to Daniil Henry about the upcoming game. And what a game we have. Straight from Daniil Henry's mouth, the mood in the locker room is nobody's taking Suriname lightly. They are expecting a very tough game. They have seen a lot of Suriname. They've watched a lot. It became very clear after the first couple of games that Suriname was the only competition in this group for Canada. And they have been studying and getting ready for this match for a while. And it was great to talk with Daniil, former TFC player who's now currently in South Korea. And also listening to John Herdman today was great. Previewing for the match. And there you go. Ryan says, "Are you posting that?" Unfortunately, not. I can't post that, but Canada Soccer may be posting that. They did post the Aruba press conferences. If they do, I will put out the link, and you'll be able to hear me talking about that. All right, so there you go. And there, Allison says he will go for Canada, and I will be for the USA. You heard it here first. Oh, I didn't hear it. July 19th, Canada or USA. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'll be going for Canada. That is my one. I'm USMNT all day except when they're playing Canada. At that point, I got to go Canada with the red and white there. So, especially with these, how can I not with being included on the list here with Canada Soccer moving forward? Absolutely fantastic and very, very exciting. Yes, thank you, Jay. Very, very awesome, very awesome. And their kid Tsunami says, "Let's go Suriname." Should be a hell of a game. So preview-wise, I'm expecting this game. Canada's going to come out with their best side. So expect to see Jonathan David from the get-go. Expect to see Alphonso Davies from the get-go. Expect to see the number one lineup for Canada. This is a do-or-die game for the Maple Leafs. I mean, period. This is a do-or-die game. If Canada loses, they're out. They're done. 2022 World Cup qualification is over with. Now, if they win or draw based on goal differential, that would put them through. So, very, very big chance for the United States or to Canada. They're playing in their first real big game of the 2022 qualification setup. Look, Suriname is a very good team. They have some players that have played in Galatasaray for Turkey. They have some players that have played in the Eredivisie. There is a big-time connection there between Suriname and the Netherlands. So you see a lot of these guys that play for Suriname are actually products of the Netherlands youth teams that didn't make it to play for the Orange. So you're going to see a lot of good players on the field for Suriname, and they've done well in these pre-matchups so far. They've been handling opponents just like Canada has. 6-0, 5-1, those types of score lines. So I expect to see a good match tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is going to be a lot of fun. Yes, kid, should be fun tomorrow. Kid Tsunami, totally. It's going to be a great, great game. There you go. And then Ryan Anderson. And then if Canada wins, it would go on to a two-legged tie against either Haiti or Nicaragua, whoever wins that matchup in the other group. So that is going to be, I'm really hoping, I can't wait for this game tomorrow night. Huge, huge game tomorrow. And as a heads up there, guys, let me know if there's anything tomorrow night during the live. Let me know if there's anything that that you guys would like to hear from in the post-game press conference. I will be attending the post-game press conference, and we'll submit some questions. So if there's something that you guys want to know about Canada Soccer, let me know. Best way is on Twitter at SOP Soccer, and depending on the questions, we'll see if maybe we'll get them in, maybe we won't. All depends on how those questions go. But going to be a fun one. Allison with the Suriname logos. Really, Allison? Come on now. And they're Jay. Oh, Allison, you never learn with all the SOP Canada with those lovely membership emojis. Love it. Love it. Ryan wants revenge on Haiti. That would be nice. That would be nice from them getting knocked out there, the Gold Cup. That would be nice. Ryan T says, what are your expectations for Canada World Cup qualifying? My expectations are getting to the octagonal, whatever you're calling it, whatever they're calling it. I expect them to get to that point. This team is very, very similar to the United States men's national team. A ton of young talent. Now, are they on the same level as the U.S.? Not yet. They're getting there, though. Look at Jonathan David playing for Lille, winning the title in France. Look at Alphonso Davies. Probably Alphonso Davies is right up there. If he might even be better than Christian Pulisic. And I know that sounds crazy, but he might actually be better than Christian Pulisic for Bayern Munich. Just totally different positions, so it's hard to really tag those guys and compare them. But my expectations are them getting into the octo and then going from there. Do I expect this team to qualify? That's going to be hard. I see Mexico and the United States, no doubt, as being in. That leaves one other automatic qualifier. So that comes down to Costa Rica, Jamaica, Honduras, and Canada, if they were to get through. Because remember, that's a big if. They still have to win, basically. They've got 3 finals ahead of them before they even get to that point. So if they get there, that's going to be hard. There's one spot between those 4 teams. Then, of course, you've got top 4, as Ryan says, his expectations, top 4 in the octo. And big shout out to Ryan Anderson, guys. Go check out his channel. I know a lot of you guys as a fam, you all know Ryan, and you all have been to his channel and subbed. But if you haven't yet, head on over there and check out Ryan's channel as well. So being in that, if they are number 4, they would go to the Intercontinental Playoff for a spot in the World Cup, and from there, who knows who they would play and whatnot. But my expectation is them to get to the octo and possibly qualify for the World Cup. So great question, Ryan. Appreciate that. Going to be a lot of fun against Suriname, that's for sure. And then if they get past Suriname, which they should, let's be serious, they should. It's going to be a tough game. My first thought prediction, and I got to put some more thought in it, so don't write it down yet. Don't take it home. Don't take it to the bank yet. But my prediction is 3-1 for Canada over Suriname. That's my best guess right now. We'll think about it a little bit more, and we'll talk about predictions at the beginning of the live stream reaction tomorrow night with Canada against Suriname. Huge game for Canada. And hey, if you're a U.S. fan, come along for the fun and the conversation. It's always a great time hanging out with you guys during a live stream reaction. All right, so other than that, really don't have much other to cover outside of not a lot of news going on with MLS. There is one game coming up at the end of the week for the for MLS play, Sporting Kansas City and Austin. As far as that goes, I'm not going to be doing any picks and predictions videos this week because it's only the one match. Looking at it with the Gold Cup break, it's just not enough to get out there. But it should be a fun game on the 12th. But that's the same night Canada will be playing in that 2-legged qualifier if they were to get there. So 2 p.m. is the time of the game in Kansas City. I expect Kansas City to get the victory there. I expect an over as well. And for our All-Stars out there, and everybody will get access this week. As far as a prop bet, I would go with that. I would go with Gianluca Busio getting a goal. The guy has been on fire. There's a lot of rumors coming through about if he is going to be moving to Europe at some point or Italy. So I expect him to keep the role going. That being said, guys, it's been fun. A short episode tonight due to the international break, but it's going to be a good one. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate you guys 100%. And don't forget, check out manscaped.com as well. 20% off plus the promo code SOP20. Get you that 20% off plus free shipping. Guys, you got to pick one up. These Lawnmower 4.0s are amazing as well. The women in your life will thank you. Guys, shave your balls. Trust me, it's worth it. It's cleanly. You feel good about yourself. All right, so get on it. Go over to Manscaped. We've already had 2 codes used. We need to get 10 by the end of the month. So get on it, guys. Head on over to manscaped.com. Use your promo code SOP20, 20% off, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks, everybody. Nice emojis there, Ryan. I love it. Of course, I can't show it here from StreamYard, but you can see it in the chat. Appreciate that, Ryan T. Thanks for being a member. And guys, If you're thinking about joining, please join up. It's a great community here as well. They're not beaming. Take care and be safe. You as well, not beaming. Thanks for jumping on. Hit that like button. We'll see you guys real soon. Tomorrow night, Canada and Suriname. Have a great night. Go USMNT. Big time victory win the CONCACAF Nations League. Peace out, guys. See you next time.